Here live from the G Shop. It's shot o'clock.
It's always shot o'clock when it's time
Well,
for us to get
for
on
you
up
for
here.
sure, but it's always shot o'clock. Every 6 o'clock.
Somewhere.
That's right. I am Irize.
And I am your favorite yoga soldier, aka the yoga board, aka your favorite fan clapper, aka Miss on Tour.
I was about to say, she's on tour!
She's on tour!
And together we are over a drink. I don't know where my bro B is. This nigga just didn't respond. This nigga treating me like I be treating these niggas. He ain't respond to my text. He ain't hit me back. Yeah, I don't. So I really don't know where he is today. Maybe he's asleep. He did have to work this week, or maybe he like me. I went to work today to get that shmoney, so he may be at work. Yeah, when he hit me Sunday morning, I'm like, "What's your government again?" I didn't even have the heart to be like, "You know, I ain't coming." But anyway, Sharice Brown.
Oh, I told him. I said, "Listen, you know we are Laverne and Shirley. If you don't see her, she's getting the bag somewhere."
So, question: was DJ able to come with you on Sunday? Did she come and pretend she was me?
No.
Okay.
I didn't want no smoke because when I asked Active, was I able to get anybody in on my list? He was like, "It's sold out twice." So I didn't want no smoke and I didn't want to cause no drama. But shout out to Dee. She did drop me off down there. She was definitely a part of my village and being a team player to make sure.
You don't listen. What I said was say that her name is me, and she be good.
She really wasn't in the mood to be.
Oh, okay.
Like that anyway. But even with that being said.
Yeah, we're going to finish this today, most likely. Yeah, it's going to be finished.
Uh-huh.
I tipped, and today's a holiday. Happy Labor Day to me because I am a shop steward for a union, proud member of local CWA 13301, representing Philadelphia customer service gate agents of Piedmont Airlines. Happy Labor Day to me. But with it being a holiday, I wasn't even thinking that the liquor store was going to close early, so I didn't get another bottle. I was like, we can just finish this one that I had. It's a little tequila cream spice chocolate. And then I couldn't find my bottle opener, so that's why I couldn't bring the wine that I brought back from Spain. So that's still marinating in the fridge. But then I remember it's a holiday, and one of my besties said she gonna meet me in Manayunk, and
so we are doing Manayunk.
I lie every Monday and say I'm not going outside, but I'm going outside.
We're not doing it, not this week, and then I get dressed just in case.
And for that, there's always a case. So we are going to Somo.
And we on the same vibe. We got the pastels on, like. We're coming in looking like a singing group.
I'm trying to keep the summer heat around because I was watching the Weather Channel the other day.
It's about to get cold.
And I'm a little bit of a blurred at times, and they were talking about how the hurricane season started earlier, and as a result, they definitely were going to see the effects of El Nino. That little boy gonna bring us some snow.
Oh, he's showing off this year.
And some cold this year. So. Yeah. Well,
hopefully I had somebody to be cuffed up with because I want to
find me a
Operation Cuffing Season.
I was like, it's gonna be cold. I'm gonna be in the house fussing at kids.
Spooned up, snuggled up with somebody.
Well, either that or I'm just gonna need a lot of money because I'm being spooned up, cuffed up with a big ass bag of weed.
Somebody better.
That's the only thing that I can really depend on at this time. But anyway, here, let's take a quick little drink.
Yes.
Shout out to we're gonna discuss our week.
Well, it was a great week.
I'm gonna drop the link. Ooh, that is still chilly and frosty.
Yes.
We definitely gonna finish warm after effect.
It's like hot chocolate on a summer day, but cold chocolate.
It tastes like somebody dropped a hot tamale or like one of those cinnamon spice candies into hot chocolate. And then there's the tequila effect.
I'm about to start sweating. This jacket about to finna come off.
I was at work and everybody kept saying, "What'd you do this weekend?" My ass was like, "Nothing."
Lies.
And then I said, "Oh wait."
Lies.
What I do this weekend? Me and my girlfriend went to DC.
We was in DC. Yes, we was.
Went to a very nice venue. I enjoyed myself. I'm just copying and dropping the link.
Decades was awesome.
A venue named Decades, and I like this idea. I said we need this in Philly. Don't let me hit this 1.1 billion tonight. I'm a franchise me a Decades in Philly. It's a club. DC is known for brownstone, so it's this club, and each floor represents a different decade.
Yes.
With the roof being the most current hip hop that's popping
the
off.
2000s.
Right, the 2000s, and then underneath that is like the hip hop of the 2010s, and then we were on the 90s floor, and then below us there was an 80s floor. I kept saying I'm taking my old ass to the 80s floor. I never made it down there, but I did stop on every other floor, and I was pleasantly surprised. One, not by the fact that hip hop culture is ingrained in everything, and even though we were on a different floor of a different decade, most of the music was either hip hop or hip hop inspired. With the exception of, I did stop on the 80s floor. I'm lying.
Didn't we?
Yeah, but I'm lying. I did stop on there. It was more of the pop music
We
you would
stopped
hear.
on every floor.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
We made sure we graced every floor.
We graced every floor, but the most important thing was we were there because Active. So I have a lot of friends that are cool, do some cool shit. Some of them are well known.
Most of them are
a lot of them are more well known than others. So whenever I have the opportunity to do cool shit, I usually roll out.
And whenever I have the opportunity to tag along, I normally do.
And I am the type of person that usually will venture out by myself for many reasons. The majority reason being, I'll revert back to the first thing I said. I have a lot of cool friends. Some of them are well known. Many of them are well known. Some of them more known than others. So I have the opportunity to do cool shit. And when you're in that environment, you can't just be bringing anybody around. So for the entire past 20 plus years that I've been industry tangent or working in the industry, I just really would have only had my children, my family, and then like my core sister, and a lot of them haven't been around. Always my cousin. Me and her have always been at the hip, but she has a husband now, so I got to find me one of those to hang with her. And so only a few of my friends have met my really close industry friends outside of if they see me out and they speak. Nellie's been hanging out with me, so she's been coming, and because
I'm in there, y'all.
She in there because of her. Because trust me, I don't put nobody down with nobody. Nellie and this motherfucking fan.
It's the fan.
It's the fan. So because my brother Active does this event called Chill Vibes, it's him and Raheem Devon partnered a few summers ago to bring the chill vibes to the summer. So because it's R&B heavy, they do play hip hop, and Active as of late has been just like out of the blue dropping fucking Sexy Red wham whammy. It's like, what in the fuck? That's way outside of the age demographic you're catering to, but it's always a good time. So Nelly would come out to Somo. Nelly would bring this motherfucking fan, and the first time she popped it, please pop the fan so they can understand what I'm talking about.
Get your ass down on the ground.
Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground.
We
don't know. So a lot of times I bring her out, motherfuckers be looking like, here come this girl with the fan.
Here I come.
But then there's a group of people that are literally people that have been seeing me for decades out that never spoke to me a day in their life. If I go out and Nelly ain't with me, they be like, oh, hey, where's your girlfriend with the fan? And I'd be like, fuck you too. Because you have never spoken to me ever in life, but you want to know where my girlfriend with the fan at. So Nelly brings this fan, and people like the line dance. It ain't for me. No. I say all the time, I'm not that 40-year-old. I'm not the one that's about to be here line dancing. I'm an air sign. I go with the flow, and you cannot control me. The minute you tell me to do something, I'm going to do opposite. If you tell her to slide to the right, she's going to slide. I'm sliding to the motherfucking left. So me and line dancers don't really mix. So Nelly gets on the floor. People want to know the dance. They don't know the dance, or they do know the dance. They fall in. They're doing it with her. They want to learn the new twists, the dips. Now she out here line dancing in the club teaching people.
I'm on stages, people.
So Active says to me, you gotta bring her.
It started
you gotta bring her.
Shout out to Lawanda. Hey,
you gotta bring her to the Roots picnic. I was like,
the day of, mind you. Let's not leave that out.
Because there was a brunch first.
She called me the morning of. I answered the phone. Hello.
Yeah, she sounded like she had been out all night, and she had, because I saw her the night before.
Okay, so I was dead when I answered the phone. She was like, bitch, I've been calling you all morning.
All morning.
Where she was like, never mind. I don't need to ask you what you're doing because I can tell. But get up and get yourself together. When I say I didn't know what to put on, I didn't know what to expect, I threw on anything. Okay? But that's why you stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
Dead and all, hungover and all, my punk ass got up and got.
We done snuck her into the goddamn Roots picnic.
I was a whole stowaway, y'all.
A whole stowaway in the car, like carrying the camera, hiding the wrist so they don't see the fucking wristbands.
I was pressed.
So
it's good to have a nice smile and a pretty face sometimes and just hold the camera and smile.
Face cards don't decline. That's important.
Okay.
So we get her into the Roots picnic. This is the first stage she's on. People love it. So now he has this idea. Oh, this could be a part of Chill Vibes. So whenever Active is doing an event, he gonna throw a line dance song on. He gonna expect Nelly to pop out. He gonna expect that fan to pop. And since then, that relationship was born. So he had spoken to her outside of me, like, yo, I'm going to be at this event in D.C., this one in Atlanta, this one here.
And let's not forget Vegas.
And so I was like, I'm already coming to D.C. now. Me, in my mind, I was going to get on a plane. Why? Because I can. Now I was going to fly to D.C.
It would have been more convenient for her to fly.
And I was going to take an Uber to my hotel that I had got, because I got a nice little $66 hookup at a Marriott. Very nice hotel too.
We
prime location.
We were knocked the fuck out when we got in there.
So I was gonna do that, and then I was gonna take an Uber to the club.
Boom.
But honestly, I'm also a slave to myself in the fact that I don't like to be subject to nobody else's time. And my time ain't one to be subject to either, because I'm good for running late. I'm good for doing me. I'm good for feeling the way I'm feeling and either changing my mind at the last minute and not wanting to go. But because he had already asked Nelly to come, and assumed that she was coming with me.
Yes.
Now I'm driving to DC. So on Friday, Nelly and I.
Shout out to Ghetto Reese in the building.
We drove to DC. we left way later than we intended to, but it all worked out well. Met up with Active for Chill Vibes. And she showed up and popped out.
I popped out.
You want to talk about your experiences? Because after
listen.
Friday, I wasn't with you on Sunday. So.
Yes, so Friday was amazing. I didn't know what to expect. I was so nervous. Turn it on. Push it up. Push that lever up. Yep. Push it all the way up. Boom. Thank you, because I'm a little spicy. So. Shout out to DJ Active. I have been giving Irize her flowers throughout this whole process, because had it not been for me hanging out with her and just tagging along with her every time she's like, well, I'm going here, I'm doing this, I'm going there, and I'm doing that, I'll be like, I'm hanging with her. One thing about me, I ain't no motherfucking idiot. I'll be like, no, see, I'm going with her more often than not, because she is in the rooms with the people that I want to be in the rooms with. I had no idea that this was going to turn into an opportunity, just me going out with the intention of having a good time, popping my fan, line dancing. That's what I do anytime I go outside the house anyway. And thank you to Active for seeing something in me that was valuable enough for him to pay me to be me and add that to his event. So Friday we were in DC. We tore DC down. There was some fuck shit going on there. That's how you know people had a good time. One girl fell and took out the whole fucking VIP.
I'm so glad you brought that up, because I forgot.
And another girl's nipple was out. So I mean, like, a time was had, like, the whole, like, all of it.
I've had some embarrassing times in my life. I fell dead ass in the middle of Broad Street, Broad and Erie.
Oh my God.
Fell in the middle of Broad Street, Broad and Erie, going to Studio 30, coming from.
Oh no! Back in the day.
Matter of fact, not even. The Impulse is where I was coming from.
Shit.
Me and my fake ID.
Oh my God.
Because I was 19, maybe 20.
Oh God.
And something had kicked off, and I was just thinking, because, you know, I told y'all I'm a blurred. Oh my God, how am I going to explain to my parents that some shit kicked off at the Impulse, and I only been in here on Easter Sunday for the kiddie disco? Why I'm at the Impulse on a Friday night in the middle of Broad Street.
Right.
In a nice little pump shoe. I will never forget it. I bust my ass. Me and my girlfriends laughed about it. Bust my ass. So this girl.
Oh, I don't know what's up with it.
I don't know what happened, but she took out the entire where there was a VIP
whole
section. So there's a
VIP
bucket with ice, bottles, juice all around, and the place is a hookah bar. So they have hookah.
Whole table, y'all.
Next thing I know, she done took out the whole table.
And I mean, listen,
Shit going everywhere.
I saw her head
and her big ass on the ground.
Like, the funniest part was her laying on the floor for what seemed to be 5 minutes for me. Like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck
All
out.
I heard was,
she laid there
"What
and
a
just
wonderful
stared
time
at
to
me.
take a
I'm staring at her,
JetBlue
she's staring
holiday,
at me.
a Jet2 holiday."
Yeah, she definitely took
She
a
definitely
Jet2
took a Jet2
motherfucking
holiday. That bitch was on the ground. I was just like, so I'm like, oh. And people looked at her and then like kind of walked away. So
I laughed and turned my back.
yo. So I go over to her and I was like, well, do you need water? Because the only thing I can think of is what the fuck
bitch, you
made
need
you
to
fall
go
out?
the fuck home.
I go and got her water. She definitely need to go home.
And she stayed. I would have left.
She stayed because the nigga she was with finally came back after she's on the floor.
My
His
God.
face balled up because there's a bunch of other people around, men that were helping her.
Irritated.
He irritated because she
that you
fell
that
the
drunk
fuck.
that you fell.
Yes.
See, he probably was in his head like, see, bitch, this why I don't never like to go out with you.
And that's why I go out by myself, because God forbid one of my friends fall out while I'm hanging with any number of my friends that are well known or even more well known.
See, no, that's why you have to know how to carry yourself. And that's one thing for sure, two things for certain. I will say I know better. And I'm one that likes to drink. But there's a time and there's a place for everything. When Irize invites me to anything where I know it's going to be pinky upper echelon type of people there, I'm going to reel it back. I might drink some wine just to be.
She did good. We had tequila, but we was fine.
We was turned up. We had our own bottle. We pregame before we got there.
We was turned up. Oh, I'm the pregame specialist. I keep telling people I'm the OG. I'm 50. I've been doing this party thing for fucking, okay, 30 plus years.
And then Sunday, we were back
the
in
brunch.
Philly.
I missed Raheem.
And the brunch
I missed my rock star.
You, okay? Everybody, when I say
star.
everybody that knows that when I'm somewhere, I'm normally with you, asked me, where's Irize? I said she had to work. Oh, like where's Irize? She had to work. I should have just
long
put on
as my niggas love me, my niggas
t-shirt.
love me, my niggas love
They
me.
do love you.
Give a fuck about these
And that's
haters
it,
as
and
long
that's
as my niggas love me.
It was a sold out pack.
Sold out 2 times for sure. I've never tried to go to an event at City Winery, went to the website and it said, get on the wait list.
On the wait
list. The wait list.
Yes.
And the reason why they create a wait list is because if they get enough people, they can figure out by design how many more tables they can squeeze in it.
I don't even know how many people.
First of all, you be like this trying to eat at City Winery.
Yeah, you already like.
If you go to an event that's sold out, because I've been to Brunch So Funny. Shout out to Ray. Been a brunch so funny and it was sold out. We in there like this. We ordered at the beginning, never got our food.
Damn.
So I can imagine going. I see why doors opened at 10:30 for a 1 o'clock event.
Yep.
Because they want to make sure you're able to eat. Because I don't know why shit sell out and they don't hire more people, tell people to come in earlier.
Well, shout out to my cousin Carissa.
But they be short staffed.
She was like, they were trying to get me to come in, but I was burnt out from the event the night before and the night before that. She was like, I was tired.
So maybe that's what it is. So
City
if you
Winery
work in the service
right
industry,
now.
perhaps you need to go visit City Winery and see if they hiring even for on call.
Because they popping. They need help.
They be popping.
They need help.
How was the brunch, the chill vibe brunch with my rock star?
Amazing! Oh my God. Listen, shout out to the people that actually came because I invited you and you came to support me.
And bought your tickets.
Shout out to everybody. It was people there from, I don't even remember where this man said he was from. I want to say Florida. Like real shit. It was people there that were just, they weren't even from Philly. Like people traveled from all over to come and see Raheem DeVaughn. Shout out to you, Raheem. You continue to do your thing every time you hit that stage. You are always very personable, very approachable. And I love that about you. Shout out to Active. Like, that's my guy. Like, that's my fucking bro.
Little bro.
Like, I feel like I've known him forever. And I just love how all of these guys, everybody that's down with the Chill Vibes event, they all look out for me. They all make sure I'm straight. It was a thing though. So
White
Mike, shout out
Mike.
White Mike. White Mike was like, yo. So I came in and I had my sandals on, but I had my knee boots in my bag. Cause I'm a professional, put my pinky up. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be walking around with my Puss in Boots on right now. Gotta wait till I get on stage to put the Puss in Boots on and get these boots on the ground. So I had my Croc little sandals on and I changed into these boots. And Mike was like, okay with the outfit. He said she ain't playing.
Miguel
First of
Blanco.
all, no, I was not. My toes still don't have no sensation in them.
Damn, see, that's why.
But it was worth it.
That's why I buy J's to match every different
I did
outfit.
get smart, and I'm like Michael Jackson now. I have to wear one glove on my hand.
No. Why are we wearing a glove?
Oh, I had a white glove on. Don't play with me. Because I be getting calluses and my hands be hurting popping that fucking fan. Like, this fan is wooden. It's wood. You know how loud that is? You know how much?
Yes. We hear how loud. I promise you, we're about to go up to Manioc, and the owner's going to be looking at her sideways.
The owner at Manioc can't stand me, but he's like, she keeps bringing people come because I'm there.
Yes.
And Active is there. So he won't kick me out. And last week, I broke a light by accident.
And that's the kind of shit I usually do. I usually accidentally break something.
Popping my fan all the way up in the sky. Boom. Shout out to Troy Clemens. He didn't curse me out. And
He
kick me
did.
out.
He was like, you know,
He said, God damn it.
She broke a
He
light.
hates to see
I
my
told
fan
you about her and that fan. I'm
But
like,
Troy, listen, I'm on your ass because I want to be in AC with your aunt. I want to be in AC with your aunt, with Patty.
With Patty.
Yes, indeed. So tell your aunt, is this little girl that she been getting things popping, auntie, and you need her.
I'm glad that all
on your tour. So just let
turned out.
Aunt Patty know. Hey, Aunt Patty.
We might have to reach out to some. You know, Active is her DJ. You just gotta.
I'm just gonna tell Active. You think I'm not? If he's here tonight, I'm gonna tell him. I want to be in AC. Okay, and anywhere else that's close.
Somebody loves you, baby.
Somebody loves. Oh. Yeah.
Yes.
What you talking about?
You know what's funny? I'm sitting here like, oh, that was a dope weekend. I'm like, my weekend started Wednesday. No, Thursday.
Ditch Day.
Thursday. Shout out. I'm super, super proud of my brother Philly Nate, his young boys, DJ O Boy, Fly Guy, Eli, Lamont, Darian. They are killing the game with this motherfucking Ditch Day.
Yes.
And I went to the Ditch Day in Delaware because I said, let me go either see the same people I always see in a new environment
or see some new people.
Or go see some new people.
Did you see some new people?
Shout out to IUP, Indiana University of Pennsylvania. I saw mad motherfuckers I went to college with.
Wow.
At the party. I saw people I haven't seen in years. I saw people I didn't know. I met some people.
I love meeting new people.
Yeah, I love meeting new people. I love it when you have to explain, you have this conversation. It's like, so you single? Like single, or like I keep looking over my shoulder because there's a nigga gonna come through the door and act wild single. And I was like, yeah, nah, I'm like, ain't been in a real relationship. And I think when the last time me and my ex discussed it, he said it had been 8 or 9 years. And at this point, it's probably been more like 10.
That's the last time you was claiming somebody? 8, 9 years?
Listen.
Bless your heart.
And, you know, I go through bouts of having my nigga that's not my nigga, but that's my nigga.
But right.
As long as me and him know that, that's all I'm cool with. But yeah, like, no, I've been single for a very long time. So going outside has, you know, served multiple purposes. But I had a great time at a place called Docklands in Wilmington. It's on the waterfront. They got they like Penn's Landing. Got a nice little walking trail and you know bar food. The bar was popping. Shout out to Big Bro Jay Ryder of Jay Ryder Events. Shout
out Jay Ryder.
He been doing this thing for a long time as promotions, but I just know him as Jay Ryder from the hood. We grew up together. Like he literally watched me grow. He literally watched me grow. So when I first got there, you know, he shouted me out. We sat there, we talked for a minute. He introduced me to some people that I need to know, and it was a very nice event. And I'm looking forward to going to Ditch Day in Tampa when the Eagles go down there.
I was about to say, are you going this Wednesday? Ain't it one this Wednesday?
It's September 17th. Ditch Day, Philadelphia at the River Deck. Yes, I don't got no more time to just call in work and be like, I ain't coming.
You got your ticket already?
I can't fuck around like that, but I'm going.
Or can you get your ticket plus a +1 from Philly Nate?
Now she's trying to put me in him.
I
out
mean,
here.
because
She's
he
trying to
knows
shut
I'm
down-
the fan
she's trying
girl
to
at
shut
this
down
point.
my freebies.
Him and his wife loves me. Like, come on. I need my fan to start getting me on the list.
Listen, y'all.
Like, I don't want to always have to pay. I want to be on the list.
This is reason number 2 why I go places by myself. Because people seem to forget that I've been doing this for a long time.
Oh,
so,
God.
and I even tell my friends, you don't got to give me a plus nothing because I got too many people.
It's too many people.
But I'm gonna see what I can do.
All right, cool.
You lately for ditch day, my plus one been B, but he been treating me like we fucking or something. So
I know, B.
ain't answering the text, ain't reaching out.
Damn, B.
But yeah, so I will be at that ditch day at Kavanaugh's at the River Deck on the 17th.
Well, I'll be there. If I have to buy my ticket, I will buy one.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, if you didn't buy one, because ditch day sells out.
It sells out.
The price go up. It'd be like soon as it be popping. Yesterday's prices is not yesterday's prices. I have off every weekend in this month anyway, because there's a ditch day in Dallas coming up.
It is.
Yeah.
I want to wear all my Eagle shit in Dallas. Y'all got the game.
Well, that
Y'all
is
got
like-
the game fucked up.
That's next weekend, and I'm already off work, and I already was looking at the flights like, can I make it to Dallas? Can I make it to Dallas? I'm checking.
See,
We
she
gotta go to
flies
Dallas.
for free. I don't.
Yeah, I fly for free.
I ain't got it.
Let me understand me, y'all. If you ever in your life wanted to travel and you have about a good 6 to 9 weeks of free time, meaning you can be subject to 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day for at least 3 weeks, and then you can be flexible with your schedule, whether it's any time between, I think it's 6 a.m. start and 1 p.m. start until you get off probation and you can swap. Getting a job at an airline is the best thing you
She
can
been trying to
ever
get
do
me
in your
for a
life.
minute. I ain't gonna lie. I need to
There
get
are
my life
people,
together.
they have so many employees because you're not required to work as if that's your only job, although they want to treat you like it's your only job. If you're part-time, you only work 50% of your shifts. What that means, if you are scheduled and the part-time, the new bid drops, so our part-time shifts go from 12 hours a week to 15 hours a week to 18 hours a week. If you are fortunate enough to get a 2-day bid that only has you working either 18 or 15 hours a week, or I'm sorry, 18 or 12 hours a week, you scheduled to work 12 hours a week. It's 4 weeks in the month. I know 3 times 12 is 36. You got to add that other 12. Look,
She's so smart.
Nah, I ain't that smart. You see, I have to break it down because I'm like, but that's 48 hours. That's 2 days. You are scheduled to work 2 days in a month. The equivalent of 2 days, 48 fucking hours. All you have to do is get whatever shift you want. You got another job. You're likely going to pick a 5 to 10 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for your little 15 hours because you know you work Monday through Friday somewhere else. And you're going to say, you know what? I get off my job at 5. I can't be here at 5, but you're going to swap with somebody who wants you to work because you work 5 to 10 on a Saturday. They want you to work 12 to 4. They're going to do your 5 to 10 Friday because you're going to work 12 to 10 on Saturday to absolve you of that Friday.
I love
And
how
then
she
on top of
finagles.
that, you got somebody that say, I don't want to work 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Saturday. And you're like, well, bitch, I don't want to work 5 to 10 on Sunday. So
Right.
you swap with them. Now you're literally working 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. 1 day a week. That's it.
That's it.
That's all.
Not much.
4 weeks a month. And guess what? You only got to do 2 of those days because you only have to work 50% of your shifts per bid. So if you like to travel, it's great for school teachers. A lot of my coworkers are school teachers. What they did was they waited till the summer when they had all summer to be on break for training. And they got hired right before the summer and they used their summer break for their probation, their training and all that. Then they could swap when the school year start and now they work their 1 day a week. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. So yes, this is literally one of the reasons why I took the job, because coming from a background in entertainment, it's like your friends do cool shit. You might want to go, and you know you're the
Yeah, I don't want to be
you're
left out.
you're not the rich one of the crew, so you're the one that needs a discount
I don't want be
a
left
Jet
out.
2 holiday,
Yeah.
or you're the one that needs to be on Priceline, and it's like,
First
all right,
things first is the passport. That's
when
coming
your
next.
flights are free, you don't have to go
You
on
ain't peeped that I can
Priceline.
see. I ain't squinting. Ow.
Oh yeah, she got contacts.
I got my contacts.
Yeah, I have contacts. I wore them yesterday, but these dumbass nails almost ripped my eyeballs out taking them out, so I'm just
That's
squinting
what
right
I'm
now.
scared of. It took me. Listen.
But you have your regular little short nails.
It's still acrylic. It's acrylic
No,
overlay.
I'm talking about it's this. It's,
Oh, that
it's the,
spike.
yeah, right. I'm like, I almost took my eye out yesterday.
Baby, just this little bit that I got out. It took me forever to get my fucking contacts.
Yes,
out
my daughter said, use the back of your knuckle. I was in the bathroom mirror
the
like,
back of your knuckle. That's
yeah, to slide it to the side and pull it to
that's
the
how
corner.
she get hers out.
She don't wear contacts. She was trying to
Oh.
help me out.
I be done fucking push my eye in the back of my skull, like fucking use my knuckle with
So
retarded
that is why we party the way we do. And again, it
Shout
is.
out to us, man. I feel like we are definitely living our best lives. Like, I really appreciate you allowing me to tag along for a lot of the shit
No doubt.
that you're privy to. And I'm looking forward to being in Vegas September 19th. God
Yes,
willing.
19th and 20th. I done took off the 9th, 10th, and 11th. He was like, no, I need her out there the 19th and 20th.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, I should have talked to him before I took off work, but now I got to
'cause he
pick
done
up
switched
work
it up.
to fill up my schedule. But it's all good because I'm going to try to go to Dallas for Ditch Day.
And then we'll be in Atlanta.
Now, listen.
October 18th.
One Music Fest.
We are definitely going to be in
Shout
Atlanta
out
for
to
one
Jay
music
Carter
fest.
down in Atlanta. I don't even know if he remembers me. We go way back. Proud of him. The way he created this music festival is now a Live Nation production, and it is amazing. And I'm so excited.
And we'll be there.
I love music. I was a little jealous this weekend because this was, or is rather, because today is Labor Day, and I believe there's another day of events today. But this is Black Music Radio weekend in Napa Valley, hosted and curated by Robert Glasper. And I was scrolling through my timeline, and the magnificent DJ Jazzy Jeff was doing one of the parties out there.
Wow, I know you wanted to be there for that.
I wanted to be there for sure. I went 2 years ago, and it was the most amazing experience of Black excellence that I have ever experienced in a long time. And I was like, damn, I can't wait till I'm mature enough when they say tickets go on sale to something, I don't have to question it. I can just get it.
Just go.
I'm not that mature yet.
No.
Especially when the tickets be a couple hundred. I'd be like,
Yeah.
do I pay this bill or do
I
I go
know,
see a show?
right.
Do I feed the kids or do I go see a show? Like, who need new shoes or do I go see a
Listen,
show?
eventually we ain't gonna have to live our lives like that.
Yes,
That's why we gonna
because
keep.
one, I'm down to one child, and two, I'm playing that fucking Powerball tonight for that 1.1 billion because I only need the 0.1 of it. If I can get a little piece of kiss my ass money,
Just a little bit.
people
You
that
gonna
they
know.
can't stand me now.
Oh, you going to fuck know.
What?
That
I
hit
won't.
some shit.
No, you ain't gonna know. There will be signs.
There will be signs.
There
That's gonna
will
make you
be
say,
signs.
Did this bitch hit?
Did this bitch hit the number or something?
I'ma just say it's the Janet Jackson check. Don't fucking worry about me. I'm
I
out
ain't
here
saying
cracking my
shit.
fan and
I'm gonna just be
and
like, I found
shaking
a
them
husband.
tits.
I'm about a wedding ring
I'm
and all.
gonna blame it on
I'm
tour.
blame it on the husband that don't nobody ever see. I found a husband. 'Cause that's how you find a man. You just say you married.
Ain't that crazy though?
Say you married, and they all be right there.
You married?
You married? Since when?
Nigga, you ain't even doing what my fake husband already doing for me.
Shout out to my coworker that went back home to the DR and got the mommy makeover. That shit looks amazing. It looks very natural. She was telling me how much it cost, and I told her if I could find somebody to pay for that, I'll do it. But you talk about spending my own money, you fucking crazy.
Listen, I look good covered up.
She was
I don't give a
not
damn
covered
what I
up.
look like
No,
when I
she
get
showed me the
naked.
pictures. Like they had
I
the
don't
drain
care.
at the top of her butt, and I was just like, ooh. And
Yeah,
there
that
was
shit.
bruises involved, but it looks
Yeah.
great now. She gonna tell me one of her exes hit her up like, "Damn, where you been?" And she was like, "This nigga think he fucking the new body. He's stuck on
You're
the
definitely
old."
not getting a new body, bitch.
I said, "Yo, I would love to say that to somebody. Like, you're not getting this new
You're not
body.
getting this new body. You didn't even
Like,
put on. You didn't even put in
You
on
didn't
this.
put in on this man.
Man,
The new body."
you not getting the new body.
I was cracking up. I was like, "Yo,
Mm.
that is
No.
hilarious."
Yeah,
But
no.
what else I want to talk about this week? I wanted to talk about how y'all president
Oh God.
is threatening the city of Chicago with martial law. Threatening the city of Chicago, where the governor and the mayor, both Democratic, is like, we're not even feeding into this. And if you send them, we're going to give pushback. and they're telling the police force in Chicago that, like, a lot of them wear masks. Like, no wearing masks. You have to be able to identify yourself to your constituents so that they know you are Chicago police. And if they kept saying what is it? The National Guard is supposed to come in a couple of days.
Well, the National Guard was out in D.C., y'all.
The National, shout out to the nice
They
Southern
were
gentlemen.
so nice.
You ladies have a good evening, all right now?
Yes. I almost jumped on one of them little vanilla men. You better stop being
Listen,
nice to me,
The
little
National
vanilla
Guard
man.
and the police. Well, the police were always out in D.C. because I used to hang out in D.C. a lot.
Right, but no.
But the National Guard was definitely out. I don't want to be. I don't want to say it's not the way people are seeming, because I was there for a few hours in a small little section. But where I was, it was very quiet. And every time I've been to D.C. anyway, it's very quiet.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's a little subdued, but they have like the blocks where there's bars to party in. And there's like one block where there's 3 or 4 bars right here, 3 or 4 over there. It's a little loud, but it's very quiet.
Them damn cops.
At 1 o'clock, them cops pulled up. They blocked off the street, so there was no. I was like, I'm trying to pick up my brother, the DJ. He was like, well, you going to have to do it from the back alley because you're not coming this way. I was like, oh.
It was at least 4 of them I wanted to take down. 4.
Not 4.
Count it.
Yeah, I fuck the police.
Counted them.
Fuck the police. Like, I don't deal with the police in any way, shape, or form because I relish in being able to get by.
Because
and
if I
being
could
on
fuck
the other
a
side of the line
popo,
sometimes.
I might fuck a popo. But it didn't. That's not what it was.
All
and I
she
digress.
wants me to do is
However,
fuck the police.
they were definitely could get it status. Yes.
Yeah, I did have a good time in DC, and I'm not saying that what I saw means martial law is right or that made it right what he did in DC. What people don't understand, because one thing I've been really good at not doing lately is arguing with ignorance in public spaces. I have a tendency that when I know some shit, I'm about to argue you down.
Period.
And I'm to a motherfucker who I don't know, who could be a 12-year-old in Idaho talking shit.
Yeah, you gonna get.
So I don't do it anymore. But people were complaining like, oh, well, he need to do that and crime is up. And I seen a whole lot of, I can't wait till he bring that to Philly. Pump your motherfucking brakes.
Do you live in Philly?
Yes, from some people who live in Philly. But one thing I did learn recently is there have been a significant number. I'm saying significant because I don't know what the actual number is, but it was significant enough for this motherfucker to be in office again, of young adults 18 to, I think it was 18 to 27 that voted for this motherfucker. And so they're all, like, it's crazy because y'all also the same ones that have crime on the rise right now. Talk about something you hope you bring martial law to your city. You don't.
You don't.
You
Y'all
don't.
want it for y'all.
You really don't, because it's one thing to get pulled over by a cop that may or may not know you, but in your city where you can get a warning, a pass, a walk-off, show up at court, the cop don't show up 2 times, 3 times, is thrown out. It's a whole nother thing when this is now a federal case.
Talk about it.
That really literally affects the rest of your life because it's a federal case.
There we go.
Because it's the motherfucking National Guard.
Motherfucking National Guard.
Because your president told the National Guard to come regulate some shit.
It's them NGs out there.
And Chicago had 52 shootings, not different ones, but 52 people injured by gun violence this weekend. One was a mass shooting. I want to say it was one. I don't know if it was one of 2, but I definitely heard about a mass shooting. But the mayor, the Democratic mayor and the Democratic governor was like, no, he cannot bring martial law here. And circling back to what I was getting into is people think it's a good thing. It's not even just that it's not a good thing. More police is never the answer to violence, because you have to get to more police going to show up for the 2-3 weeks they're going to be there. So yeah, crime going to go down for 2-3 weeks, because who the fuck is going to put their hand in the cookie jar while the priest is watching?
That part.
Not putting your hand in the collection plate while the priest watching.
Right. You
scared of him and God at this point.
That part.
So when they leave, that's when you're going to cut up again. So yeah, crime was down in D.C. for 12 days, but guess what? It had been down 16 days before without the National Guard.
Oh, wow.
And what people don't understand is the president is doing this because that's the only place he can do it. Legally, because D.C. is a district. It is the District of Columbia. Columbia what? You don't even know. See, I there is a Columbia, Maryland, but it's not just that it's the District of Columbia, Maryland. It has everything to do with that was what they created, the name they came up with. And I was just like, people really are ignorant. And I really want people, the way you study these songs, and your pussy water wet and all that, I want you to study some shit. One fact a day will make the light bulb just a little bit brighter, moment by moment, minute by minute. I'm not knocking the bullshit because I listen to R&B, rap, and bullshit all day. Like that is literally what gets me through the day. I love Sexy Red. I love Cardi B. Not for the content of their music. I don't even know their fucking character.
Just a time is had when their music
comes on. A time is had. I'm already a 5%er. I have knowledge of self. I'm a very well-rounded, educated, and I like to study and read up on some shit person. So the last thing I need to hear when I'm in the bar thinking about throwing that ass in a circle is something that makes me think about the condition and state of the world. So, yes, that is why oftentimes I will choose Drake over Kendrick. Not that I'm not a fan, but Kendrick, he go over a lot of y'all heads. That shit
I love me some
touch
Kendrick.
on me every fucking time. So even if I'm having a good ass time, I just be like, damn, this nigga dropping jewels. I feel guilty.
Right.
Like I feel guilty.
Right.
I should be out there trying to do my part.
So
yeah, we don't need martial law. I haven't heard the president talk about sending them here. I haven't heard what our constituents would do. I mean, what our leaders would do if they do consider it. But I don't think it's a good idea. I think y'all need to focus on programs. It's clearly, if you look at the trends in the city, yes, we've always had gun violence. Yes, we've always had children and juveniles committing crimes and juvenile violence. Juvenile gun violence has never been this high. It hasn't been this high since before Constance E. Clayton had a hold of the school district and she had every fucking program known to man and womankind in every fucking school. My daughter is excited because she actually gets physical education for the first part of the year. She's excited mostly because that means she won't have to go outside when it's cold. But the fact that she already has been on this exercise kick because what was it? Planet Fitness gave out teenagers free memberships all summer. So she's been going to Planet Fitness up until the 31st when it expired. And she's on her little fitness kick. So,
well, why would y'all expire it? They still need something to do in the winter,
just for the summer, they want your parents to drop that coin, which is crazy when they should just have it as a teen discount, maybe $5. So a parent might be likely to drop that coin because we broke. Uniforms cost money, hunty.
Like now is even more of an inconvenience for parents to pay. I'm not fucking paying for my kids to have no gym membership. You better put that fucking leash on that dog and walk that dog.
And that was when they really need it because a lot of schools do not have physical education.
Get up and wipe these woodworks and these windows and mop these floors. That's what you do. That's your workout.
My daughter told me she was at the gym and this woman said to her, "Oh my God, you were like pushing with your legs 120." And she said she was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Oh my God, how old are you?" She's like, "I'm 13." And she was like, "Wow." And my daughter said she didn't think anything of it. The lady told her, "Do you play sports? Do you like run track or like play tennis?" And she said no. And I told my daughter, at this point, you're kind of late in the game. Anybody in my family who plays sports has played by now.
Yeah.
Not only have they played by now,
but that's not always true because look at Embiid. You know what I'm saying? He started late.
No, I'm not gonna say she.
And it depends on what.
Well, it's too late for her to start and consider going pro. But it's late in the game when your mama got other shit to do and your mama ain't got time to be dropping you up in no motherfucking sports.
Olympic athlete.
She's not. That's the thing. She's not. I've been telling her for years. You need to. I have a cousin that does that. I've been telling who went to the Junior Olympics and the Olympic trials. I told her she should run track. She's built like me. She's shaped like me. She was worried about keeping a healthy weight. Running track is the answer. She don't want to run.
I wouldn't say running. I would do other track.
She don't want to play tennis.
Field.
She don't want to do. She talking shit.
No,
she don't want to do none of that.
My daughter did that.
No, tennis isn't too much.
It is. The training for it.
It is, but I'm not talking her about being professional. I'm talking about just playing.
Oh, well,
the reason why she doesn't do any sports is because she's never going to a school. When I went to school back in my day, it was mandatory. We played sports all year round.
Yeah.
For PE, physical education. We had a small portion of physical education carved out for what's that shit called when you go in the classroom and you learned about like the sexual reproductive health and all that?
Health. God damn it.
I guess it's health or something. Whatever. Right. So health. You can have the rest. So it was mandatory by the time you got to middle school, which is 6th grade. it was mandatory that you play a sport.
Yes, it was.
It was mandatory at my school, shout out to Friend Select, that you play a team sport.
Oh.
Which means at least one. So that means in the winter you could swim, you could play basketball. In the fall you could play tennis or lacrosse or field hockey.
I missed that with
In the
school.
spring you could play baseball, fall was soccer.
I had to take ice skating.
In the spring you could play baseball or
Like, what type of
softball
shit?
and or badminton, but it was mandatory to participate in the team sport. Schools don't do that anymore,
No.
which is why my
And they
daughter is kind of
should.
late starting because again, she's the last. My boys have played sports. They either went to a school that fostered that or
Do they
my
still do the like? Remember we had to do what was that? The little challenge. It was like the president, some type of like presidential something. Like you had to
Oh,
climb the rope. You had
climb
to,
the rope and all that.
and
Yeah,
do
you know it's
it.
funny. I
Do
don't
they
think
even do that.
I don't think so
anymore?
because a lot of schools don't have gyms with a rope to climb.
I never was able to.
I
Climb
remember I
that
had to
rope.
do that. I was
I don't
never
know
able
how
to
they
make
let
it
me
super
graduate.
high, but I was able to climb. And then the asthma would kick in for running. But I definitely was built and made for sports. I played
And I
sports
wasn't taking swimming.
all 4 seasons. I did not swim
Put
because
me in the choir.
I did that too, but I didn't swim because
Um,
black girl hair.
yeah, I wasn't doing it.
I
wasn't
played
doing
basketball. I played basketball and very well all the way up until I got to high school because engineering and science did not play about your grades. And if you was not making
something. Fuck a
grades,
sport.
you was not playing a sport. So every winter I was on academic probation and I could not play a sport. But I got
Not every
myself off
winter.
by spring in order to play softball. And shout out to me, I was fucking all public. Philadelphia all public first
Ew.
baseman,
Better
bitch.
fucking step. Don't play with
Yes,
us.
don't play with me. So I mean
What else you was about to get into?
no, I was just saying, just talking about that. Like I was actually
Because you know I'm hype about my birds.
I know you hype about the birds. While we're talking about sports and fitness, yes.
Since we talking about sports.
Well, before we get into the birds, because it's preseason, let me talk about how my Phils keep disappointing me.
Ah. I can't even. I'm sorry, Phillies. I'm so sorry.
Y'all went to New York.
Can't focus
My
on
biggest
y'all
problem
because I'm just ready for the first
with the
home opener.
Phillies losing to the Mets that series is the Mets are not better than us.
Right.
The Mets haven't been better than us probably since the 80s. And even then that's a tough call. The Mets are not better than us, but every time we get into this hunt for Red October,
Every time.
they show up and show out. I was on my way here today and I think we was fucking losing.
Come on, Phil. This is why. See, listen. This is.
Oh, okay. We back up 6-7.
Oh, oh,
All right. Bader hit a double to the
Let's
left
go,
and Brandon
Fightins.
Marsh scored. Okay, Mountain Man.
Let's go, Fightins.
That is why we were the Fightins. But, the hunt for Red October be real for me. And I was just sitting there looking like, the other day, like, oh, these niggas is killing me. It was killing me. They was killing me. But, yeah, we back up in there.
The last time I saw something, they said Schwarber had an awesome fucking game.
Schwarber. Mike Schwarber.
Schwarber!
Fucking Schwarber hit
Let's go,
4
Schwarber.
home runs in a game.
Yes,
he
he
is
did.
the second Phil to do it. Nobody's done it since Mike Schmidt, who
Let's
was
go,
the other
Schwarbomb.
Phil who did it. Schwarby bombs, yes.
Schwarber.
And he was trying to hit 5, but he hit a pop-up. Pop-ups always be out.
Yeah.
So that's why I be hype about the Phils. But yes, it is about to be today. Oh my God. Somebody came into the motherfucking I think were they going to Kansas City? Because I work at the airport. Had on a Kansas City, and my coworker gonna tell the motherfucker, you got the wrong team on. Got the wrong team on. I had to fucking board a Mets fan the other day, and I cringed the whole time. I said to him, I was like, you know what, y'all got that, and he was like, huh, 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 huh. I changed his seat to the back of the plane. I told him it was because of weight and balance, but it's because he was a motherfucking Mets
Yeah.
fan.
Ugly.
But shout out to it being Go Bird season, where I tell people, because I was at work yesterday and that was my answer. Somebody asked me a question. Irize, you hungry? Go Birds. I said, I'm practicing.
I'm
This-
so crazy that when I got dressed today, I was like, I'm about to put on my Eagle shit. And I was like, no,
You gonna wait till next week?
wait until Thursday. Don't
Thursday,
put no
yeah.
shit on till Thursday. But I wanted to put my shit on today. I really did. And I said, nope.
And
Bring it
I've been
back.
torn between actually flying to Vegas to go party with Active because he's doing an R&B pool party with Manny Fresh.
On Thursday?
And Friday, 12
Oh.
to 5. And I've never met Manny
Not
Fresh.
Manny. Ooh.
Love me some Manny Fresh. Looking like somebody's studly aunt.
He look like my.
knew what you was about to say.
Hey, Uncle Armani.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, everybody at my job is like, you going to the tailgate? And one of the reasons why I get off at 3 o'clock is so I can have my evenings to myself. I almost picked up a motherfucking shift on Thursday. And I was like, oh, wait, no, I can't do that. I'm
I
off.
do get paid on Friday, so if
I'm going to a tailgate.
I'm definitely going to the tailgate. First of all, shout out to...
I can't fly out on Friday because the party is from 12 to 5. I would never make it.
We would have to do a red eye or some shit.
There is none from
Just to
Philly.
make it-
The red eyes come west to east. They don't go east to
shit.
west.
God
And I
damn.
would have to probably do like a series of connections in order to do that, to make it there by 12. And I don't feel like doing all that for a
That's too
party,
much.
well, especially when he wants us back out there in 2 weeks. So I'm
And
really...
that's gonna be worth it.
I'm excited about the Eagles. A friend of mine at work invited me. He was like, "Oh, if I get another ticket, you want to come to the game with me?" And I was like, "Yeah." Then he was like, "Cause even if I don't get a ticket, fuck that. I can sell my ticket. We can watch it in the crib." Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
You can take me to the
fuck are you
game.
talking about?
You can take me to the game, or I can
Yep.
watch the game in my own motherfucking crib, or I got other cribs to watch
I'm
it
gonna
at.
be at the
Like
tailgate.
what in the?
I'm gonna be at the
Change
tailgate.
your plans?
Wells Fargo parking lot, Lot D. Make sure y'all pull up on me. I got DJ Soof pulling up. I'm like, really, we doing it
Oh,
big.
you gonna be at the see? All right,
We are going to be
So I
down
know
at
some
the
of my
stadium,
coworkers are
Wells
gonna be
Fargo
at the
parking
stadium.
lot, Lot
They're
G.
going. They
And I
tailgate
believe
inside the fucking
Project
lake.
Tailgate is in Wells Fargo parking lot as well in Lot F. So we are going to be outside. And then I got cousins that's in a whole nother. I'm outside. I'm crashing
So I need to
everybody's
come down there with my red cup
You better come down there.
and be like, "Hey cousin,
Hey,
cousin,
cousin.
what up, cuz?
Yo.
Yo, bro,
Be
Okay.
outside on Thursday at the stadium. We are tailgating. We are honoring David Thomas. Rest in peace, cousin. You will forever be missed. And we are going to make sure we keep this tailgate tradition going for you and Pop Thomas. They both passed away too soon. So we are coming out and showing up and showing out for David Thomas and all the real true Eagles fans. Like, shout out to my cousin. Even though he's not with us anymore, he is on the Pond Lahaki Eagles commercial still. So his legacy lives on. When you see this Pond Lahaki commercial, my cousin is still on there. And I hope they continue to run it forever so we can always see
Residuals
David's
to the
face.
family.
Yes. And okay, Lahaki. Okay. Did you
That
hear
one
it?
big check wasn't enough.
And this will be the first time that we had an actual real live DJ. So shout out to Soof. He said he would come out and you know, bring his equipment and
I'm
all that
excited
shit.
now. I haven't been to an Eagles tailgate since
It's going down Thursday.
I worked at the stadium up until 2015, I think it was. When did they
Okay.
win the first Super Bowl? 17?
Mhm.
So I worked at the stadium up until 15. And yeah,
It's
that shit used to get on
going
my motherfucking nerves. Because
down.
we used to have to come for a 1 o'clock game. You know what time you have to be at work for a 1 o'clock game? Insane that I have to be at work from at 7 a.m.
Yep.
And already know I'm not getting off till earliest 4. But I
Yep.
was a supervisor, so earliest 5. And if the motherfuckers was drunk and fighting all the time,
All the
really
time.
6, I got paperwork to
Because
do.
we definitely going to be drunk.
yeah.
And hopefully you don't get no fight. But we might end up fighting somebody. It's going to be some Dallas
Yeah, we
cowgirls
knucking
there.
and bucking and ready to fight.
It's going to be some cowgirls there talking shit. And we going to have to go in your mouth. Because watch your mouth. That's how we do. We don't give a fuck. I'm so... When I say my heart is racing, like, that's how much of a fan I am of
She's
the
so much of a
Eagles.
fan,
Like,
she carry a fan.
Yep. Listen, I cannot wait for Thursday. I don't even think I'm so glad that Ditch Day is not this Wednesday, because in my mind I thought it was this Wednesday, and I was like, I
The
don't have enough
17th.
capacity
It's the 17th.
to be at Ditch Day the day before. And then I was irritated because I said, why the fuck
Would they make this day the day
the
before?
day before? But I apologize, Ditch Day, because it's not.
Yeah.
And I'll probably be there at that event.
I'm really glad they didn't switch it to a Thursday and make it at Xfinity. That shit Xfinity probably was like, nah, that's too much money for y'all to make, because they would have never rented them out the entire venue just for those young black boys to keep that money. They would have not. And they sell out every time, but they would have not.
For sure. And for sure.
So I'm excited to be off early during sports seasons and actually, you know, being excited about sports again.
I know.
I have a master's degree in sports management. I am a sports fanatic. Basketball and boxing are my
Girls
faves.
do like sports,
have
and
just
girls
moved
know about
into
sports.
the,
I need y'all to know that.
I just moved into the football space. Yeah, one of my biggest pet
We
peeves
don't
is if
just
somebody
watch it
try to
because of
fucking
the
mansplain
uniforms.
some sports shit to me, because I act dumb as hell. And trust me, I do know, but I'm fucking making mental notes not to have a normal conversation with you ever.
Yeah, well,
I'm going to make you the person that I
know.
always say to, because I'm just a girl. Whenever you try to mansplain me some shit, I'm just a girl. That's going to be my new shit now, because niggas is dumb. And they always want to be trying to
They really are.
mansplain shit.
And I don't like to argue nonsense.
like
At the
to
end of the
argue.
day, we the fucking champs.
I'm a Gemini.
not
One of
arguing
my
with
twins
nobody.
is a YN, and it likes to argue.
I'm not arguing with nobody, okay?
It loves
we
to
are
argue.
the fucking champions.
But not just argue. It's a
right now.
lawyer. It's a YN that's a lawyer that did time in juvie and a bit up state road, and motherfucker got facts and be knowing his shit because it's a YN. It's for sure. One of my twins is a YN.
I ain't mad at that, but I'm still not arguing with you, bro.
I
And
definitely
it
did.
depends on who your squad is. You better be an Eagles fan. Anything else outside of that is uncivilized. I'm not arguing with you because we're the champs.
I definitely got off work last night thinking I was gonna make it to Limitless, but let me tell you.
Oh, shout out to Honest Fire. She was hosting it yesterday. I was supposed to go as well, but I got
That's
shit
why I wanted
faced
to
at
shout
my
out
family
Honest Fire, because I
cookout.
know you had that conversation
So-
with her the other day.
I didn't make it.
It wasn't even about shit face. I went to work and I was tired, and I didn't think I was tired, but I signed up to get the bag. I was gonna go work the door at the club, but then I was like, from 12 to 3:30, ain't no way. You gonna have to get dressed for work, sleep in the parking lot.
It's not, yeah.
My alarm went off. I have an alarm to go. I have a succession of alarms to go off to make sure I get up. My first alarm goes off at 4:30. The second one goes off at 4:45. 4:30, 4:45, 4:50, and like every 5 minutes until 5, and then
It's
every
the snooze
15
for me,
minutes.
like,
It's not even snooze. They literally, I can't hit snooze. I have to set the alarms. And then between 5 and 5:15 is 15 minutes. At 5:30, it pops up and tells me, like, bitch, you late. And then at 5:45, it'd be like, you know, you got to spend $28 to park. 6 o'clock, it's a wrap. I might as well just like put my head in the sand or something, because I have to be at work by 6:30. I definitely need $28 to park if I'm leaving my house at 6. But I bypassed my 4:30 alarm, and somehow, by the good grace, woke up at 5:10.
Oh, shit.
And when I woke up at 5:10,
It was meant for you to get
I
up.
grabbed the remote. I saw the time, and I was like, all right, I did a couple scrolls. I'm like, it's a holiday. It's Labor Day. Put the TV on, saw the news, and then I said,
Uh-huh.
because I realized I had to be at work at
Clutch your
6:30.
goddamn pearls.
And I did that right before the 5:15 alarm went off. And I had to fucking go into overdrive to get myself ready for work. And I don't like living, I like living on the edge. But I
I'll
really
say,
don't.
yes, we do.
When it come to work,
Yes,
I
we
don't like
do.
living on the edge.
But not for work.
I need to make sure I'm where I
We
need
like
to
to
be.
live on the edge for
So I like
fun.
to chase the bag. I like to go to where the bag is going to be, where I know it's going to be every 2 weeks,
Right.
down to the dollar, penny, and cent. And I was like, I can't be late today. I almost took that on the chin. I literally got, at my job, there's 2 ways you can come into work. You can go through the Sally port with your ID. You don't have to hit TSA, security checkpoint, or you go to the checkpoint. Now, I'm going to the checkpoint because I don't got no bottles of water. I scan my badge. The one person looks at my badge. I put my stuff in the bin. I slip it up to the thing. I go through security. I'm like, it beeps. Extra screening. So now I'm in the x-ray like, no problem. I'm clear. Just for the bitch that's...
Why was you beeping? They ain't figure it out?
It randomly does a beep so that you can do extra security screening.
Come on with the random beeps, all right.
All for the bitch that's actually doing the x-ray to get up and go log off. It's 6:27. She logged off. It's like 4 people in line that have to clock in by 6:30.
Punch her in the face.
This one girl, Khadijah, she don't even, shout out to Khadijah. I love her. She doesn't even work for me. She works for one of the restaurants. She was like, do you want me? Because I said, what happens if I leave my bag here? I already know what happens. I've done it before. They have to take it, confiscate it. They go through the contest. They try to contact you. They call the police. But because I worked there and I would be right back, before all that happened, I would have been there. But the girl was like, you can't leave your bag here. Bitch, why would you log out at 6:27? You know we clock in at 6:30. So the girl I know, Khadijah, she was like, you want me to get your bag? I said, yes, please. So she got my bag. I went running. And then I couldn't breathe because my asthma pump was in the bag. So I started speed walking. And then people was like, yo, it's 6:28. You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes is really 2 minutes and 59 seconds because I have to clock in before the clock turns to 6:31. So today I clocked in at 6:29. The other day, I was playing with fire. I clocked in. I had to be there at 5. I clocked in at 1,756 seconds. I had 4 seconds to spare. If my fingerprint wasn't acting right, if anything else was going to happen, the bus driver was driving slow, I was going to be fucked up.
Before we get out of here, let's just make sure we cover all grounds. Philly got bars, September 6th. That is this Saturday, people. Make sure that y'all get y'all tickets before we are all sold out. It is a free event. The winner of this event gets $4,000. Make sure y'all pull up and show out. Shout out to...
You have to say where it is.
It's at the Macon... I don't know. Look it up. God damn it. Philly got bars. Okay. Okay. It's in Fishtown somewhere on I Street.
On I Street.
I do know this. Shout out to Poe, the logo, and Lucci. They had a pop-up shop a few days in a row outside of Glockaware. They're doing it today. I don't know how many days that they're doing it with all the Fly Team merch.
Team merch.
Make sure y'all stay tuned in to all the other podcasts.
Yes, because
Think Outside the Box this Wednesday, people, from 10 to 11 a.m. And
after the Sunday again, Glockaware in the building. We hosted by Rocky. At Fake Bitches Hero concert and party at Limitless. This one I will be at.
It's going the fuck down.
I almost picked up on Sunday. I was like, nah. And even if I do pick up, doors are at 8, so I'll be off at 9:30. I'll be there by 10. I'll just be tired as hell 6:30 the next morning. This week, I just cannot take off or swap because today's a holiday. I earned overtime for today plus holiday pay.
All right, well.
Because today's a holiday and I'm scheduled 40 hours, but getting paid for the holiday, my Sunday is overtime that whole day. So I will be at work for sure from 6:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Do not ask for a piece of my shift. Don't ask for nothing. I'm working my whole motherfucking shift on Sunday.
Meet us at
I'm
Somo
picking
tonight.
up this week so I can earn 80 hours without working 80 hours. Work smarter, not harder.
Not harder.
Yes, but as Nelly said, tune in to the Glockaware always, every way.
Yep.
All your streaming services, all of our shows. Download the app. We on YouTube. I'm not sure if Poojies is coming in next. I didn't hear him. I didn't see him. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Tune in to Nelly on Wednesday. Everybody else, the big show Thursday. Shout out to Shab and Toucan holding us down. Fly Team, Fly Radio on Friday.
Radio,
my sister Chick with the Juice on Thursday.
Mama Podcast.
Yeah, we just back and forth with
going
it.
Down. Two.
Play some music. It's empty.